In this video, I'm going to try to give you some context around why we're actually bothering to learn Linux, to learn how to navigate through Linux file systems and edit files and do all that nitty-gritty stuff in the terminal. So, Linux and Unix, which is kind of basically the same thing. Unix is the base operating system. Linux is a type of Unix. I'll say Unix from now on. Unix is an open source operating system, and that alone makes it very different from Mac OS and Windows, which are the other two sort of main operating systems that are out there. So it means that anybody can download and use Unix for any purpose, and anybody has access to the source code and can actually change it to do exactly what they want. And as a result, the Unix operating system is used in so many things. Mac OS actually is based on Unix, so all the same commands that you're learning now that in this subject you can actually use on Macs, which is pretty cool. And like every mobile device will run on a Unix-based operating system, like vending machines, servers, all that sort of extra stuff that sort of stuff that is like computerized, but you're like unsure of how it's working. That's probably Unix. It's really only consumer level stuff like laptops and desktops that run Mac OS and Windows. So the reason, and another reason that Unix-based operating systems are used for all these applications is because they're extremely lightweight. So with Windows and Mac OS, you've got so much bloatware, especially now. Oh my god, all the ads and stuff you get in Windows. You don't get any of that in Unix because it's open source. It's just made to do exactly what it does, and so it's very, very efficient. And that's another reason that it's used on mobile devices that don't have very much processing power. So I'd say the main use in industry for all these Linux commands that we're going to be using is if you have any contact at all with servers, and that could be web servers or networking. If you're going to be doing some networking, you're going to need to know some of these commands. And if you get chucked in a situation where you need to deal with a server and you don't know this stuff, then you're going to be doing a lot of Googling. So this will be very, very helpful for you. And even if you're not going to be in DevOps, or you're not going to be in a development role, maybe you see yourself in more of a business analyst type thing, it's going to help you to be able to have conversations with developers about Linux-based systems. It'll come up. Your understanding of these systems will help you. And and that's just the general context of what we're learning here. So I guess the most direct path for using these skills would be if you're going to become like a systems admin or something, then you'll be using this day in, day out. But if you're in DevOps, developer, you'll also be using these skills. Networking, you'll be using this stuff. And probably if you're on the business end of IT, then this will be less helpful to you, but still good to know. Still helpful to have those, still helpful for you to have those conversations.